Welcome everyone. As you can see here, we have a swarm I had just caught last night. They are a good size. If I would have had five frames in my nuke, they would have filled it up easily. I could barely put in the frames that I did give them. Um, Sorry about the recording, but I was trying to hold the cover up, grab the queen, and grab the camera at the same time, and I wasn't doing that well. I was lucky to find the queen because I had already um, wrapped up the swarm in the nuke in a veil for safe travel. Here you can see the queen. She sneaks into the camera's view a couple times. Um, Not there. She's in the clip. In there. Look inside the middle of it. You'll be able to see the queen. And here, obviously, I was moving the camera around too much, but I did release the queen inside. I didn't want to completely remove the cover because she is a flying queen, so I didn't want her to just fly off of me. Here's the next morning. You can see there's a lot of activity. There are a lot of bees here.
Take this swarm and we're going to migrate them to a bigger box. They are big, they're booming. I'm going to get rid of this first. This is empty. We're going to move that to a different location. In the meantime, we're going to take this guy and put him in a bigger box. Let's go. That's stuck today.
All right, in case you didn't catch that, so obviously this is a very strong
That's right,
swarm, so
everyone.
we
This is
want
me home.
to take advantage of their desire to produce comb. So I am moving them into a solid bottom board, deep nuke, 10 frames. I did scrounge up a bunch of um, on-drawn plastic frames that are heavily waxed. Here we go. As we take the bees, we're gonna make some space here. This is what it looked like in the morning. All right, we're back here. So obviously they are very busy. So what we end up doing is making this space over there. We're gonna grab the frames from over here and we're gonna move them into the new deep. Just grabbing some smoke. There were a ton of bees on the bottom of that as I had tried to pick it up. Um, it's a swarm, so they are gonna be clinging to each other. But look at these frames, how covered they are. I mean, you can see that they are, and I'm trying not to smoke them too much. Definitely needed more space here. They are all over those frames, and they are flying around. and there are a ton inside the box. You can see that the box is covered up in the front, covered up in the back. So this nuke has entrances in the front and the back, um, which was nice to capture the swarm because I opened up both sides and they went in from the front and they went in from the back entrance of the nuke. Here, there were some materials that came in, taking some of those out, even though the bees will clear them out. Look at the bottom. Oh, look at that cover of the nuke, just loaded with bees, and some more material that came with the swarm. Cleaning that out. That's part of the nuke. That worked out well. So the other thing I wanted to do now that I had him in here, um, I gave him all plastic foundations that are heavily waxed. So the other thing I wanted to do is feed these bees. So I'm gonna put all the frames back in, and then I'm gonna get my top feeder. Trying not to kill the bees as I push them out of the way a little bit. I'm just gonna cover it up for a second. I was trying to position them into the position that they were before, that the entrance would be pretty close to the area where they were trying to remember. All right, so I didn't capture the installation or the adding of the top feeder, but I did do it later on that day, and they are happy. They were like this most of the day, but they are very calm right now, and they have so many bees that this is the only hive out of the 2 nukes and the other nuke package I mean, not nuke package I installed, that has a lot of guards. So follow for more.